Look at that. Man, that was a quick transition. What's the Dent Digest Live Show?
You had me going with the music, man.
Right?
You had me going with the music, getting ready for Vegas style right here. You know,
You're looking good right now. I'm digging this. I think you should fix your dents at the dent trials with your glasses on.
With my glasses on. Oh man, I just don't know if it's bright enough inside that place. Right here at the shop, man, I could work with my glasses on. It's so dark in here. I mean, it's so lit up in here that.
Well, I mean, we see the dents you're working on, so you definitely don't have to see really good.
Man, those dents I've been getting this week. Oh.
How's your week going?
Oh man, it's crazy. It's one of those weeks where I'm just taking up on like ugly dents, like gnarly dents.
I called you on the other one. I called Manny and I said, bro.
Like the type of dents that right up front, like it's like, yeah, this is body shop stuff.
I'm like,
just man. So shout out to all the.
Josh is asking, did John make you mad? No, come on. Those guys are having a fantastic time down there at Midwest Dent Repair. All the boys are down there. Hey, I'm not mad at all. This is all good.
And
I don't care if it's at the end of the day. If it's just me and Manny sitting here for an hour talking to ourselves, we're good. We do this every day anyway.
Talking about the man, there he is, Dents and Dream. What up? That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
I just wanted to get him on real quick, but I didn't realize he was literally in the middle of his podcast. But sorry, Johnny, I am sorry. So, yeah, it's been hot, dude.
How's your week?
Hot. And I'm just roofing it, dude. We are just, it's crazy right now. So, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask MTE to make some dent on the roof for you.
This is one of my things with Kevin Bird. I think there should be another competition to the dent trials. I think there should be like severe damage competition, and I will challenge any single person in the world that I will whip your rear fixing a roof. Challenge is out there.
Yeah.
So, Kevin's going to be on the spot. He's going to have to find some roofs that we're going to jump on,
I know, right?
Figure it out. But anyway, I got our weekly joke. You ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is a pretty good one too. My kid's killing it with these jokes, man.
Yeah, you're not bringing her live to drop the joke?
No, not this week. Maybe next week.
Well, I don't know. Let's see if you could do as good as her. So
her head's getting a little big. She thinks she's a YouTube star now. So So here's the joke. How do you tell if a vampire is sick?
How can you tell if a vampire is sick? He will wake up or stay asleep.
By how much he is coughing.
Oh,
that's a good one. That's a good one too. She is just on it, bro. She is on it. So I'm going to mention this too while we're here. Look at that. I'm listening to this live right now. Look at that. So if you guys don't check it out, the RWO podcast, great show, really good job. Michael puts a ton of work into that. And the Dents and Dreams, dude. John, you need to get back on this thing. I know it's hard for you, but you just got to do it. It's a really good, relaxed. I love listening to it in the morning, driving to work, laughing my ass off. It kind of gets the day in the right juju. So
he's a busy man. He has so much going on right now.
I know he's down there helping Tom. Tom's got a shop down there, and they got a little bit of hail. So, getting it done.
Mike's awesome, man. I missed the show the other day, but Mike just has that radio voice. I always say, like, his
intro is by far the best. He's got the best intro out there for sure.
He's good, man.
So we got a bunch of good guys there. We got Pack and Corey and Josh Readers and all the boys, Boyette. And I want to say thank you to Boyette. It got me a little hat from Boyette over here. Excited about that.
Oh, look at that. Shout outs to Pac, man. You saw that gnarly dent he was taking on today with that?
Bro, he is Really good, dude. Really
You
good.
know, it's crazy. I see so many hard, big dents out there, man. And then, all the guys who are tackling them, it's just like, man, they keep raising the bar on us,
Like you, what in the hell were you thinking about fixing that car that needed a hood? Come on.
Seriously, you know what it was? I got too excited by watching that video, the one that shows the Russian and the USA repair, how the Russian repairs, they pull that hood from this striker point, I think.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Maybe I could just pull on that edge.
With a Bobcat, you could do it.
Yeah. I tried those pliers, those lock-in pliers that I had. I tried that. But,
you know what worked really good on that dent?
What's that?
The Cam Auto.
Which one?
Cam Auto, the green handle with the red stripe. It's a flat head. It's kind of bent like this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did that. I actually started with that to unbend it.
Yeah.
And then I put the plier to lock it in and then like pull that edge. I got to tell you, though, it worked. It worked. It's just that metal on the edge was just... Oh, man, it was ugly.
I'm excited to go to MTE and see what Charles from Cam Auto brings on. Because he's got some crazy stuff.
That is the boot I am excited to go up to, man. Cam Auto, that is the boot that for sure I am really excited and looking forward to being at, just to see
he's
everything.
Got some crazy stuff, dude.
Yeah, he's always has something under his sleeves, man. It's just like always has a brand new tool or something new or something that he's working on. So,
and I talked to him during the pandemic because they were a little more locked down than we were.
Yeah.
And he's like, Ryan, you have no clue. You have no clue what's coming. You have no clue. So he always has some great ideas,
I honestly, I couldn't remember if I had seen Cam Auto in any of the other MTEs before. Well, have they always been there, or was it?
He came a couple years ago. Orlando was his first one.
Okay.
And crazy stuff, So now he's just blown up. Now he's just doing it.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm really excited to checking out that boot, man. So many great boots. If you look at the list of all the vendors already set up, it's just like so many great boots.
A couple of the heavy hitters, I don't think are going to make it, but we're trying to persuade them to come. It's I don't know. It's a weird time out there, and some people are still, being safe. And the drive, the Vegas trip is always tough for a lot of people.
Yeah. No, I completely understand. But if you can make it, make it. This is all we got, man, for our paintless dent repair industry, aside from Orlando, but anyone that could make it, please make sure that you do your best. I'm
telling you, I think this year is going to be an epic event. For one, we haven't been together. It feels like 2 years, you know what I mean? We haven't been together in 2 years.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be really, really good networking, catching up. I think we all have a different perspective in our worlds right now. Do you know what I mean? I think we all have a very different feel.
Everyone has a story.
I just want free hugs.
Here you go with your hugs.
All I want is free hugs, dude.
No, you know what it is, Ryan? Everyone has a story to tell. You know what I mean? Like of what they've been going through for the last year. They want to share their story about what, the pandemic has been to them and, how they pulled it through. And this is where I mean, it's just like, you never know how much knowledge you could gain because you may be able to hear ideas or things that other technicians did that you didn't do that you're like, like I should
and
step
Kevin,
up my game.
I mean, the guy we've got coming on today, that dude has pure knowledge. And if you guys haven't met Kevin Bird, I'm sorry. Because you were missing a part of your life. He's a Maryland boy. So we just kind of hit it off when we first met and just, talked. But just a pure, I don't know, a genuine I don't know, just genuine person, you know.
If you get to MT and if you meet Kevin, you did it.
Give him a hug.
You did it, man. Kevin is like, you got to meet that man.
So I got a couple tools, but I got to grab one. So give me 1 second. Let me grab this thing we got up here.
Of course. Of course. What's up, party people? So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Jeffrey, Brian, Michael, Dents and Dreams, Matt.
I know I crashed their podcast. I feel bad.
What?
I crashed the Dents and Dream podcast. I feel terrible. So whatever.
Corey's in the house. What's up, Corey?
All them boys are together. It's Corey and Michael, and I mean the Dent Reaper. All those boys are down there. So
yeah,
that's what I gotta do. I gotta say, screw Baltimore. Go out to a little hailstorm. Have some fun.
Just let you do the roofs. Give all the roofs to Ryan.
I brought this on a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And I was like, I'll let you guys know. So I'm still working on some different stuff that I'm using this with.
Okay.
But I had a couple guys reach out and they're like, is it worth it? Give me the real deal. I know you're going to be honest. I do think it's worth it. This is my personal review of this. You know, when you have a small hole and you're sticking a smaller tool in there, say the small Dent Craft little red and yellow little wire tools that have been out forever. I've been using them since I worked for Dent Wizard. They're like this long, little small end. Usually you have to tape the end if you need it to be a little soft. This does really, really good on that stuff. Whale tails, putting it on the edge of the whale tails just a little bit. It doesn't poke through. It doesn't fall off. It does not smell very good before it's cured.
Really?
I tell Shane, I call it the sticky, icky, you know? So,
someone was telling me that they were thinking that it may just be taking too long to dry. How are you seeing that?
It doesn't take that. I mean, with that light on it, with that UV light, it dries pretty quick. I mean,
really,
you know, it's just different. You know, I started using it in some different stuff. I want to still kind of touch with Olga and go over some different ideas that I have. But I have been using it, dude. I've been using it more and more and more. The bad part with this is the shelf life. I think it only lasts 1 year. So there is a little bit of a shelf life. But
I mean, how many rolls of tape do you go through a year?
Exactly. You know, and I'm sure after you have the light, they're going to sell just the bottle.
Yeah.
But it's been working. You know, it blows my mind on some of the stuff that I've been using it on. I'm like, man, this actually works really, really well. To be honest with you, I want to try something, and I'm going to put this out there. I haven't done it yet. I've actually ordered it, and I'm waiting for it to come in. I wonder if this would protect the edge of laminated glass. If you put this on the edge of the glass, if it would protect it without breaking it.
I'll let you go.
So I ordered a junkyard piece of laminated glass, and we're going to give it a try.
Okay. All right.
Just to see if it works. If it doesn't work, I mean, what's the glass? It was a cheap Lincoln piece of laminated glass.
But I think the biggest thing with the glass is just the pressure that.
Yeah, but this may absorb the pressure, just like your window guard. If you're in a weird spot, you know, you get those cars that the dent is at the lower part of that door all the way down at the bottom. You're like, damn, I got to take the glass out of it, take the trim panel off. Maybe this would fix it if you could get it to where you're going to push off of. I don't know. This is just a theory of mine. I wanted to try it and see what it does. I'll let you know. I'll take a picture of the broken glass, or, hey, this thing may work.
Yeah.
How else am I going to get it off the glass, too? That's another thing that I have to figure out without damaging it. So there's some options there, but I think it's a versatile tool. And
I have a last question on that. When you put it on the tool, are you finding yourself not have to like scrape it off to redo it, or is it something?
Some of them I keep it on. I just leave it on there, like the little wire tools, because it's like using a soft tip. You know, you can put such a little bit.
You know, like on the tape, right? Like when you start putting heat on it and you're cranking, as soon as you see that it's probably breaking through the tape, you'll take it off and redo it.
This I haven't broke through.
Really? Okay.
I haven't had to replace it just because it hasn't broke through. So,
yeah.
Like Adam Jones, it'll probably etch into the glass. We're going to find out. Maybe I'll have the glass. Adam's going to be with me tomorrow. Maybe me and Adam will break this piece of glass. So we're going to check this out.
Shout out to Q, man. Q's in the house. Yeah.
So the other thing that I am excited to try. So I'm a big glue guy. I like trying glues. I like doing, trying different things. The new guy on the park here.
Oh, wow. I've not seen that.
And then this also, the Solar Blitz. So I'm excited to try this. I haven't tried it. I've heard
what is that?
Reviews. It's a new glue company. Jeremy Smith kind of brought it out. I'm excited. To give it a whirl. It's got different drying capabilities. Like one of them dries like really, really fast. You don't have to let it set real long. But it seems like there's some technology in it, and I was like, let me get some of that and give it a whirl and see what it is. You know what I mean? I like trying new glues. Anything but that pink bubblegum glue has been fantastic.
Stop it, Ryan. Stop it.
So we had a contest last week for a glue giveaway.
That was a lot of glue, too.
I want to get our guest on because he helped us pick. It was kind of a thing. I read all the names. This is how we did it. We read all the names of Kevin Bird. Kevin Bird got it down to 2.
Okay.
And then Manny picked one of the 2.
Oh, man. Why you got to put me that?
Threw it around and picked one. So he kind of drew the number and flipped the coin, and this is who got it. So
we should have just kept Kevin on the hot seat. Like, oh, yeah, Kevin chose.
Kevin doesn't care. He's like the coolest laid-back guy. He doesn't care. So, and by the way, Adam Jones did not win. He's not allowed to win on the Dent Digest because he wins every contest in the PDR world. So he cannot win. He is officially black labeled from the Dent Digest giveaways.
He just moved up to the true supporters. He's on the OnlyFans page.
Let's get our guy on here.
Let's do it.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up?
Hey.
Look at this guy at the beach. And if you guys don't know Kevin, you need to go on his Facebook page. He's always having fun, always has a smile on his face. Every time I see him, he's on a boat or a beach.
That's true.
All I know is that when I grow up, I want to be like Kevin.
So what's up, Kev?
Not much, guys. End of a long week, man. We had a hurricane. Well, we kind of came into the north of us.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if you guys watched that big lightning party last night, but that was pretty cool too. I mean,
so where do you live?
Tampa.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he's a Maryland boy, so
Grew up in Prince George's County, Maryland.
Wow.
I don't, because most people might not know where that is, but it's a super safe neighborhood just south of DC.
He is totally lying to you. But it's okay. That's why he lives in Tampa.
You're probably right. I live.
So we picked this winner. You broke it down. Manny broke it down. And we picked one. And I'm going to bring up the winner here. And it's a guy that supported the show for quite a while. And we're going to do more. I've got a ton of glue to give away. So thank you, Anson, for the glue to give away. And we're going to keep giving it away. I'm going to try to do at least 2 a month and keep giving this stuff away. But our winner is Josh Dragos. Yeah. So congratulations, Josh.
Mr. Josh.
Send me your info so I can get your address and get it over to you. We also appreciate your support. And it's funny. I met him, I guess it feels like MTE feels like 2 years ago, doesn't it?
So long. It's ridiculous.
So what is your affiliation? And I got this question. I had a couple guys reach out to me because that's usually what happens the day before a show.
Yeah.
What is your affiliation with Dentcraft? They were like, oh, he owns Dentcraft. I'm like, no, he doesn't own Dentcraft. Oh, he works for Dentcraft. I'm like, no, he doesn't work for Dentcraft. I know the answer, but I wanted to at least let you put the answer out there.
All right. So yeah, Dentcraft and I have a great relationship. But that's it, really. I mean, my wife and I, we do work with them at every Mobile Tech Expo, whether it's in Vegas or Orlando. But years ago, I don't know if you guys saw the post, but Sid Emmert had passed away 10 years ago. Sid and I were great friends. Always, we always had a great time together, and just got a great team behind. And after he passed away, my wife and I looked at each other and like, they don't have a dent guy on their staff. We kind of need to step in, at least do our PDR. We can't out. And I'd been designing tools. That's pretty much, where we go. We feel like they're part of our family and theirs, and I've got a relationship with everyone that works there, and they're just fantastic people. So
they are. I mean, it's a big family. You know what I mean?
I don't own it. I don't want to own a tool company.
I know you wouldn't.
Not good. I'm saying the stress and the responsibilities might be a little more than I personally want to handle at this point in my life.
You wouldn't be able to live that luxurious lifestyle you live now. So we're going to get into one thing. So me and Kevin have been talking about this for like 2 weeks, maybe longer than that. Right. And I said, oh, you know, these guys. And, I said, my first question is, why in the hell did they change the mini whale tail? Right. They went to this different design, and I freaking love Dentcraft whale tails. They are by far, I've been using them since I started. They are by far the most superior whale tail out there. And if somebody can tell me differently, I find it really hard to believe. Love them. They changed the whale tail, and I got them in the mail, and I'm like, what the hell? I was like, okay, let me give it a try. So I'm working on this. What was it?
He was mad about it.
I was pissed off. And I sent him a video just the other day, and I was like, look, here's my proof in the pudding, right? And I put this tool in the door, seeing him jamming it, trying to get it in there and doing nothing. I take my old one.
Yeah.
I said, there's the proof in the pudding.
Yeah. What's funny though is that my friend Paul bought a longer one not so long ago, and he got it. He showed me the new tip. He was like, "Look, they sent me this tip." I'm like, "Nah, you just ordered the wrong one." He's like, "No, they updated it." I'm like, "Nah, you ordered the wrong one." And then not so later, I found out that they changed it. Yeah. So I gotta reach out to him and apologize.
Yeah, let me talk a little bit about the whale tail. Really, their whale tails are spectacular. They sent those out they have a testing group. And when they came out with that new design, the idea was that when you push, now it's not based on that shaft. So the material shaft going down to that where the whale tail is, it's not going to bring the dent, like pushing out a snail tail on top of it. The problem is, it takes about 4 or 5 years for a regular technician, for just a normal technician, normal route or hail, to wear that tip down to where you want it. So what I did is, as soon as I got that tool, I went to my grinder and I grinded it down the way I wanted it, even though it was treated, because I wanted to see the difference of where I'm pushing. Because I like the old design too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like butter when it pushes through something. It's crazy. And so right now we're in talks. I don't think they're going to do it, but man, I'm going to work on trying to get them to make both. Because
yeah.
Well, I mean, variety's good.
Yep.
It comes down to numbers. Are they going to sell more of one or the other? I mean, the older guys that have the old version, I mean, we like what we like. I still like, I have whale tails from pretty much everyone. I still love my blends. I think that, when you have conversations about who invented the whale tail, it's kind of like, it wasn't me. I don't think I had that original. Someone gave me an original Dent Wizard whale tail, the bendable one.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is a great tool. And but I needed the head shaved a little bit different. So I went to bench, making my own, I was grinding my own tools back 20-something years ago. And
wow.
Here we are. But Yeah, I agree. They need to make both of those. But right now, I do have some news. They are allowing me to unleash. If you guys want to hear it,
Do it.
all right. First of all, they came out with a pick set. They go from 14 inches to 30, I think 30 inches, just like normal 4-pick set. They're based on size, weight, strength, but they're reasonably priced. Dentcraft has always been good for that. They don't overprice their tools. They want you to really, and if you wear them out, they're lifetime warranty. So
even if they break,
which I have broken some tools for years.
He's like, I'll go online and I'll be like, it was a while ago, a couple years ago, and I had the mini yellow and gray whale tail, the thin one, and it broke. And I just put it on Facebook and I was like, R.I.P. brother, thank you. You made me a shit ton of money. And then Richard reached out and says, what's your address? I'm like, dude, I didn't do that for a free tool. That thing is gone. Like, we're good.
But he's so good about making sure that the customer is happy. I mean, they all are. They there's no front runner. They keep their head down. They're not big. They do what they do. And team, I mean, they get it done. So, yeah, we're happy to be a part of their team, man. I tell you what, it's fun. Every Mobile Tech Expo, you hang out with anyone that's associated with Dentcraft, and I mean all the other companies that are too. I mean, actually, everyone's fun there. But I'm saying we just have a blast for the last 20 years.
Now, is Igor coming?
He's going to try. It comes down to whether his travel restrictions will let him in, because he's been busy. Obviously, he's been watching soccer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know Croatia lost, but anyway. Yeah.
I think the international travel is going to be a little tough for MT.
Yeah, I agree.
So
there's one guy who wants to come who I don't think he's going to be able to make it.
Who's that? Any
ideas? Most winning up to now.
I know who it is. That damn guy, man.
Because I'm a little rusty because I had knee surgery. I'm like, are you kidding me? A little rusty.
That's funny.
Just stand on one leg. You're good, right?
He's doing good. He's busy, so I'm happy. Bottom line, take care of your family and yourself.
Oh yeah.
So I know me and you have talked about this a couple times, and so the dent trials are up, and we got a pretty serious competition going on here. We got Manny and the Dent Hunters.
What?
They're kind of going up against each other a little bit. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's
Dent Hunters. He really liked that trophy, and he says I want one of those too. I said, oh, I don't know. You got to come out and play with the big boys.
It's pretty serious. So, and I don't know if you've seen this or heard this, but I'm gonna play this. I only have the audio.
I saw some video.
But I'm gonna play this for the people that have not seen it. But we're gonna let this play. It's got some bad language. I'm sorry, YouTube.
Yeah, ignore that bad language.
But we're gonna let this play and let the world hear it again, just so we know the competition here.
Hey, Manny, I've got a question for you. How in the fuck do you think you're going to beat Alex, the Tiger King of paintless dent repair, in the Las Vegas Dent Olympics? You ain't got a fucking chance, buddy. Well, maybe you can get second place, and maybe they'll give you a little trophy, like a pair of Carol Baskin's panties. Shit, you can walk around Las Vegas wearing these sons of bitches, or strap them on your face like a COVID mask. Holy shit. God damn, those smell like cool cats and kittens. You don't want that shit. Well, Manny, I hope to see you out here in Las Vegas in August, but you ain't going to beat Alex. He is the Tiger King. I love you, buddy. See you.
So
I like the end. I love you, buddy. After all that trash talk, like, I love you, buddy.
It's gotten pretty serious, man.
Oh man.
So
I like the trash talk. I love it.
it's
I told Alex though, because I don't know if you agree with me, Kevin, but I think that the Vegas dent trials has some of the high skills dent guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Orlando does too, but as far as, that one and only year that I've been there, it's just like there were some really, really good techs in there, man.
So let me explain what'll happen in Vegas if you want. The rules are going to be the same. We're going to have a crease dent on a fender. We're going to have a rail dent, loophole rail dent, and then we're going to have that same Dent Olympic dent that all the Dent Olympic contestants have to fix in Orlando. So you have to fix 3 dents, and you only have 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And when Andrew and April, when we started talking about, oh, this is going to work, and then we do the tester, we actually have to factor in that like one guy has to fix all 3 of these in 90 minutes, not 45 minutes, not an hour, 90 minutes, all 3 dents, and they're all very difficult. So yeah, I agree. I mean, this is definitely the highlight of the Vegas show for me, anyway. Because obviously, I like to be entertained, but at the same time, I'm watching guys sweating, I'm watching them look around, and
So we got a little guest real quick, and I want to let him cut on for a couple minutes, and it's the Tiger King of Paintless Dent Repair.
Look at him.
What's up, Alex?
How you guys doing?
hey,
What's up, Mr. Tiger King?
What's up, Manny?
So,
Carol Baskins?
So we're going to take a little poll here, and I'm going to put it on Facebook and Instagram here in the next week or so.
Did he say Daddy Baskin or Carol Baskin? I just want to make sure I heard it right. Okay.
Manny, where's your trophy at? You should show him what it looks like.
Oh,
He wanted to send me a picture today, but
that's right.
So
like, you want to see what it looks like?
How did this challenge come about?
I've wanted to do Dent Olympics for a long time, and I figured what better way to call Manny out, who won it, just so I can't back out. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen, but I can't back out. There's no way.
So, and you guys are going to have to wear costumes, I understand. So that's
No.
We're wearing some costumes. See, look at Kevin Bird. Kevin's got to speak in here.
yeah,
Kevin,
yes.
if I wear a costume, I'll get deducted on points, right?
No, actually, judges like to be entertained, which is why we came up with the tag team in the first.
That tag team.
The entertainment value is fantastic. No, really, it's a show. I mean, we're there to have fun and for the industry, and I love it. Trash talk away, wear your costumes, do whatever you got to do. Because as soon as you get back to Orlando, you're gonna be doing the same thing. You're like, well, what should we do now?
I told Alex, just wear the wife's leopard shirt or something.
Go down to Fremont Street, pick a lady who's wearing the craziest costume, and pay her $10 or $20. Say, hey, can I wear that for about?
Let me get 90 minutes in this thing, please.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna
man.
bring the real Tiger King, so I don't need to wear a costume.
There you go.
He's gonna walk. Tiger King's gonna walk me in.
I hope you guys are all hearing this. Alex is putting it on the table.
I'm gonna try and get him to come.
Oh man, it's gonna be so fun.
So who's gonna win, Kevin? What do you think? Where's your odds?
And I'd say Manny's gonna have the edge because he's been there, he's done it, he knows what's up. However, there's a few variables that are kind of weird right now, but we don't know the final number of the contestants. We don't know the final number of how many people are showing up because they're still coming in rapidly.
Yeah.
People are rolling over last year's entry fee into this year's mobile pack, and they have a choice whether they roll it into the tag team or the Dent Olympics or the Dent Trials or just get a refund. So, some guys might get a refund after seeing this show. They're like, screw that. I'm not messing with either one of these guys.
Well, you know what? I also have a feeling that there's some dent techs out there who are going to compete that are just staying quiet. They're not getting on the hype, but they're going to sneak into the dent trials and be like, yep, I'm here.
Vin Diesel's going to be there.
Yep. He's You know who we're talking about, right? It's Shane. Shane. All Out Dent.
He's trying to win it. He's trying to win it. He was upset last time.
He's hungry. He's hungry. And I'll tell you guys, that guy's good. That guy's good.
Here's the other thing that might be, misleading, and we won't know, but we're working on cars, and that's hard to come by right now. So we're working on it. We're doing our best, but I'm just letting you know, we don't really know what's going to happen until probably week before, maybe. So
yeah. I always just let that be to the last minute. I just walk in and just like, okay, let's see what kind of cars you got. Like, what was it in Orlando? Impala. It's like the Avalon. It's just like, and then in Vegas, it was like, I think it was Nissans. Nissans.
Charcoal Nissans. They were bad dents too.
They were worst Camrys and the Cruisers. Worst we've ever had. I mean, even on the tester, I'm like, you kidding? I mean, this is terrible. The Impalas I love. They were great metal, easy to work on. No, noise reduction. They said, what about trucks? Which I'm not against trucks. The problem is, obviously you're going to need a step stool. You're going to need a quick bench. And that's the hard part, going up and down.
Not really. Dentcraft has a fantastic quick bench.
Kevin, are they going to have tissues? I'm saying for my friend, just in case, some wiped out the tears. If not, so we could get him a box in there or something,
I'll bring the tissues. I got the hugs and the tissues. That's what we're doing.
We want to make sure he doesn't dirty his leopard shirt.
Shout out to Anson. They actually donate the glue guns and the glue and the tabs, and there's other people there that are going to do the same. I'm sure Charles will, Jeremy Smith, Akiko. So there's going to be a lot of you always have your select what you like, but everyone's very gracious every year to donate and help us out and with the competition. So thank you to everyone who's involved.
Now, Alex was asking me about tools. Can he roll in there with his whole TDN cart? What's the rules there?
Yeah. Or you can bring 2 tools. I don't even care. Whatever you got. You bring a hammer to knock down and one rod. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Be hard to fix that rail.
Yeah,
without a drill bit.
Yeah.
I'll just borrow Carol Baskin's drill. It's all right.
That's wrong, Ryan. You're already saying, "Oh, can he drill?" That's wrong, Ryan. That's wrong.
Place was about 10-minute bike ride from my house here, which is kind of. I'm like, I must have passed her a million times on the trail, not even knowing. And now that I think I've seen her before. Crazy.
You're like, that lady killed her husband. Jesus.
Yeah. And then they paved it. Anyway, it's allegedly.
She's right above you.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, get back to work. Man. I appreciate you coming on. I just figured I would bring some fun. You guys are gonna get those costumes ready.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Costume, all right.
See you, Alex.
Hey, wait. I got a joke. You guys know why the hunter made his mark?
Why?
Because he was not aiming at it directly.
I got Swarovski, dude. Swarovski.
Tiger King, I'll see you later.
See you guys.
See you, brother.
It's going to be a good time.
That's what I tell everyone. It's just like, man, signing up for the Dent Olympics and the Dent trials is just, it's fun,
Not for me. I can't fix a dent.
And for guys that have never done it and want to compete, if there's a spot available, even last minute, these tool companies are so gracious. They will loan you whatever you to enter that competition. Pay your money, get in there. I mean, we've had guys like last minute, like, oh, I'll take that dent, and they get in and actually do pretty well.
Yeah.
We've been working on Vegas and Orlando simultaneously because we're really excited about Vegas. But man, this show's coming fast. To be honest. it's going to be here in less than 2 months. It's just rolling right through. But what I did want to say is their dent gear tools, 13 of them will be available for the first time in many years.
Oh, wow.
In Vegas at the Dentcraft booth. So check them out. I have not seen every one of them, but I'm excited. They have a wide variety of stuff. So.
That sounds like a great announcement right there, because everyone's. I mean, I think that anyone who got a hold of any of the dent gear tools when they were around, every single tool, it's beautiful. It's just like they work.
I'll tell you one tool from them that I loved. Damn, I just forgot the name of it, but it was like a long shave tool that they had that everybody loved. Excalibur. Is that the name of it? I don't remember the name of it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll post it.
I still got like 3 of their tools. The flat bars is one of my favorites. Their flat bar was, I think, perfect length, and on the edge it just had like a nice little tilt that it was just perfect to push out on fenders. They also have the other one with the hook, the flat bar with the hook. I think that's an amazing tool right there too. They had really good tools.
Are awesome. We'll see what comes about, but 13 of them will be available this show, and then they're making more in the process.
And I know that's been a little bit of a process with them. I was talking to Richard last year, 2 years ago, whatever the hell you want to call it, and he was telling me about the chroming process and what they were trying. Dentcraft is really methodical in a lot of their tools. You know what I mean? They spend a lot of time on them. They do a really good job. But he just said, I want to make sure that they're right.
Right. By the way, did you know that they changed that pressure on their ratchet handle? It was 2 pounds, and they changed it to 20 pounds. So it's that much better when you're going down inside of a door too.
Because that's an indexed handle, right? That's the reverse of a standard.
Yeah, and it sure is. Which I like. I mean, I usually pull to. The way I fix dents, it works good for me. But hey, listen, everyone has great tools. And what Anson has, A1, wasn't going to come to the show. I'm like, dude, you want an award? You're coming.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, I'm coming.
And it's hard for these guys because all these guys have to drive.
Yeah, and they have to have customers in there spending money too. I mean, they do a lot for the industry. And they make a lot of tools for a show like this. So I know Jeremy's bringing a ton of glue, and I know Cam Otto's been working on stuff. Kiko has a bunch of stuff that they're bringing to the table. So, but yeah, I'm really excited about this show, and I know everyone who's involved is. So it's but there's so, like I said, it's variables unknown. The cars always worries me. I'm like, what cars are we getting? Like what? F2 black? Oh.
Yeah. No.
I have a question, because I was telling someone the other day, I'm like, the biggest thing about MTE is just like you get to touch the tools, you get to grab the tools, before you buy them, and then you also get like a discount price. But someone was like, well, is it really a discount price? I mean,
yeah.
Can you say, like, out of all the vendors, like, I mean, is our guys really saving money out there buying tools on these shows, or is it just kind of like?
Yeah, if you show up in person, you're going to save money. First of all, no shipping. You can buy the tools right there. First of all, you can try them out, which is huge. PDR Tool Time, really good about that last year. We had a great time. I know Sheldon thinks I want, like, there's going to be bars everywhere. It's going to be a fun amazing, right? Fireworks, fire trucks, fantastic. But so yeah, you can definitely get that kind of stuff. This show was really designed as for the West Coast in Vegas. They wanted a different. They brought. It was a lot easier for them to get to this show. So he drives to the show. Matt Armillo drives to the show. All those West Coast, I'm hoping Ultra shows. I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked to Steve, but I'll be reaching out to, I think, almost every company here in the next few weeks and getting them prepped and ready. So
yeah, it's coming down fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way too fast.
And
Land in between there to Key West, probably something. I don't even know.
I try to explain to the new guys, it's not even about the show, right?
No.
The show's a great time. It's the after hours, the luncheons, the getting together. That networking part of it is priceless.
You will make best friends at MTE. I guarantee it. Best friends for life.
Yeah.
Kevin, I have a question for you. You've almost attended every MTE show. Is there one show that comes to your mind anytime that you think about MTE that a highlight that you'll never forget, that is just like, man, that's MTE. I love it.
Well, I've killed a few brain cells over the years, so I've forgotten a lot, but they're fantastic. And one that really comes to mind, Kevin Halewood and I are great friends, and I still fix his cars if he needs me to. But the Clearwater shows were small, and he had it at the Biltmore, and that bar downstairs of the Biltmore, which they were tearing down. I mean, the place no longer exists. It's just it's a very historic hotel, country club, and that particular place was like a dungeon bar.
It was.
Those were really fun. I don't think if you left there sober, then you didn't go.
I felt like the show was in like a fire hall. It was like short ceilings and dark, and just didn't. Yeah. I was like, Jesus, it's like an old basement.
Yeah, you know what? The last few, I really like Shingle Creek for the what it has to offer. The location is fantastic. You can play golf. There's plenty of. I really want to introduce a tool throw competition. I'm sure it'll be unsanctioned by Mobile Tech, but how fun would that be to get out on that field and just launch a tool like you're so angry, like being able to fix something. You're like, screw this job, and
that
as far as you can.
That would be a really good time, dude. That's instead of the drunken Olympics, we do the tool throw.
It's gonna happen. I can tell you,
bro. Look, Holly's in here. Look at that.
I love Holly.
Shout out to Holly.
Yeah.
So, and Kevin with his moonshine. Okay, let me warn you something right now. Kevin from Get a Grip. I mean, Matt from Get a Grip. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I am having a hard time tonight. If he ever offers you any moonshine, trust me, don't drink it, because you're going to be running around there with your pants off, on fire. So just trust me.
Maybe we should tell Alex to go hang out with Matt on Friday. Alex was asking me what time I was going to do my dent, and I was like, "Oh, make sure you sit up for Sunday at 10:00."
So Kevin. I reached out to Kevin. I said, "Hey, we got to get Manny and Alex on the same car. We got to do it at the same time."
I got that worked out. What you both have to do is sign up when you request your time up at the same time.
Yeah.
And then we'll work that out on the same car.
Yeah. He, I'm telling you, I was just trying to mess with him. I was just like, oh yeah, I set it up for Sunday. I'm like, yeah, show up Sunday.
If that does happen to offer you moonshine, you drink it. If Susan offers it to you, you drink it. Just have a good time. And then I drink Friday. Saturday I don't, because we have the big judging, and I don't want to screw We've actually we had a couple issues in Orlando we have fixed, and we're excited moving forward. We're going to an automated platform, and all the same judges I've had for a long time that we've all worked together. So it's gonna be a good show. And if there's any questions, I tell guys, like, message me, call me, text me, whatever. If I can answer anything, I will.
And I just want to say, Kevin, thanks for definitely being a huge support with Dentcraft, the Dent Olympics, and I mean MTE in general. Every single year that I've attended the Dent Olympic, if I'm missing a tool, I'm just looking around looking for Kevin. Like, I know Kevin's gonna help me. Like, the last few times, like a window protector is just like, I just look for Kevin. Kevin's the man. He'll get you set up, whatever you need.
Yeah, it's I don't know how many people are coming, but I know it's a lot. It's going to be much bigger than the Las Vegas show, first in-person show. And I know that there's some other stuff behind the scenes that are working right now that, you know, it's just exciting for our industry as a whole. And I hope that the guys realize that, you know, we're all doing our best to push forward, make this, really bring it together and make it better for everyone down the road.
Yeah.
And I think we need it as an industry. You know what I mean? I think we need the morale and like I said, it feels like 2 years ago. And I keep saying free hugs. You know what I mean? It's free hugs. But in real life, I mean, half the world's wearing masks. You know what I mean? So it's been a crazy year.
Right.
And I think we just need to get together, have a couple beers, and talk dents until 3 a.m. and have a good time.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying, like, we're humans, you know, we're meant to be together. Like, you know, we weren't meant to just divide all of ourselves and, you know, everyone's on their own. It's like, no, like, we're all dent guys. We're all in the same industry, you know, it's just like, this is an opportunity for all of us to come together, you know? And like you said, it's just like, yeah, you know, the companies are there to sell tools and everything, but at the end of the game, it's just like, it's a huge support for the industry, you know?
You know, my wife didn't attend the first few, and I know a lot of wives did, and they're like, oh, a bunch of dent guys. But now those wives and both kids, I mean, they all want to be a part of this big family outing, you know, hey, we're going to MT. Oh yeah, let's do it. You know, it's like, let's go to Wally World and, you know, I mean, MT. I mean, it's just,
you know, it's
Fremont Street. And over the years, we've warned almost every single bar at every hotel or someone, hey, listen, it's going to be a paintless dent repair convention and detailers and wheel guys. You probably don't have enough alcohol. And they're like, yeah, whatever. We're a bar. We know what we're doing. And then sure enough, day 2, they're like, you know what? We don't have enough liquor. We don't have enough.
Every time.
Yeah.
Like,
every single time.
We don't have beer. What?
Yeah, everything went to that bar where all the dent guys are at.
Well, South Point's ready. They know what we're up against. And I mean, keep in mind, this is Convex's backyard. They're so familiar with that town. Everyone knows who they are. So when they throw on a show, it's getting done. And you know, hats off to Kevin for selling it to them because they're doing a great job. And I'm you know, proud to be part of what they're doing. And I'm moving forward. I'm super excited about all these shows coming up.
And for anyone who's watching, anyone that it's listening, I mean, what can we do to help support the show?
Show up and visit with everyone. You know, I mean, I always tell dent guys for many years, you want to be a better dent guy, get to know the detailers too, the detailing supply houses. You know, you'll learn paint correction. You'll learn other things. And if you own a brick and mortar, why not add other services? And they're there for you to learn and show you how to make more money. You know, Mobile Tech RX is going to have more stuff coming up too. So, I mean, more services that they're putting together. So, plenty of opportunity to make more money if you're a mount guy, if you're a hail guy, whatever it is. So, this is the show for the technicians.
You know.
So, you know, as a vendor, what you can do is just show up and network your ass off.
and that's what it is, man. It's so much fun. You know, it's I don't know, man. It's look at Andy. I guess he's not coming to Vegas. But and I tell everybody, I said, you guys are like, man, I don't know. And I'm like, look, dude, it's been a long year. Just come. It's going to be a really good time. How can you say no to Vegas?
Was that Andy Patrick?
Yes.
I know why he's not coming. I gave him a pass. It's okay, man. I'll see you in Orlando.
Well, Kevin,
he's out the hook on this one.
I appreciate you coming on, buddy. I'm gonna bring you back home when we get a little closer. We'll get into some more details and breakdown of the show. I think that'll be a good idea. I appreciate you coming on, buddy. It's been a good time.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's
thanks, Kevin.
hot and humid, and I'm outside, but it's worth
I
it.
see you starting to sweat over there. I was like, man, we got to get him off of there. He's looking a little hot.
I don't know, Kevin. Anywhere I see you and anywhere I see a picture, your hair is just like you just got off the water, man. It's just like, I don't know how you do it. So I don't even.
I don't wear shirts, so normally I don't even know what this is.
I was saying earlier, I'm like, if you're at MTE, you got to hang out with Kevin. It's just like you're gonna be part of the cool people. You'll meet everyone, and Kevin's the man.
And Kevin's wife is the sweetest lady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's a saint.
Oh my God! Let me tell you, I don't know how she does it.
I don't either.
She's just ready to go, like this way. Let's go this way. This way. Let's go this way. Like her energy is just it's off the hook. She's awesome. Yeah.
When I met her, I had no idea her work ethic. I'm like, she's like, hey, let's get together, and let's go do this. I'm like, I can't. I got to do some yard work. She shows up with a barrel, a rake, and put in my mulch so we can go do fun stuff together. I'm like, I really didn't miss it, but and of course we've been married for years and we still have fun every day, man. It's fantastic. So
I'm telling you, when I grow up, I want to be like Kevin.
That's it, man. Be like Kevin. Maybe that's what we're gonna do a shirt too. Be like Kevin.
Be like Kevin.
All right, brother. You have a fantastic day. Get in the AC, drink some beers, tell wifey we said hi, and I will see you in a couple weeks.
Forward to it.
See you,
Thanks,
buddy.
Kevin. See you guys. Bye.
Man, it's going to be a good time, dude.
Kevin's awesome, man. I still remember from the first show, I showed up to. The guy's always humble, smile. Doesn't matter who you are, he'll say hello to you, and someone you could definitely walk up to and ask away. If you have a question, ask away. If he could help you, he'll help you. If you need a tool if you're doing the dent trials or dent Olympics, he'll help you.
Hey, we got a Trident PDR on here. The boy, he's up a little early over there in the UK. Thanks for joining us, man.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And and he is on those Dent Guys podcast. On Fridays, dude. I really, really enjoy listening to those guys. Midday on Friday. You got to check it out. It's a really, really good show. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, man, another one in the books. We're going to have a good time. I'm excited for MTE. Shane and I were talking today. He's like, how you feel about it? And I was like, I'm ready. It's going to be fun.
It's around the corner now, man. And I just want to say, like, everyone watching, all the Dent guys, if you could do one thing, is just at least repost a picture of the flyer for MTE in Vegas, just to let everyone know that it is happening.
Yeah. And you know what? And everybody's kind of like, I don't know. Look, dude, I'm coming from the farthest East Coast that you can come to.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Let's just have fun.
And you know what? With all respect, even if you're not going to make it, at least just help post it, because you never know. There's other Dent guys that maybe are thinking about it. They're just not sure. They have the vacation time, and then maybe all they need is to see your support for the show, and they're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, let me go,
And they're going to miss the Tiger King.
It's our industry, you know what I mean? So the way I see it, it's our show, so if there's anything you can do to support, just tell someone. And all it takes is for you to post a picture, post the flyer, the website, link, something. And I posted the other day, if you have a memory picture of MTE, post it. Those are.
You had a good one. You posted a good picture the other day with us.
Oh man, I'll tell you, that picture means everything to me, because it's just like, I remember being in the Kiko class, I think.
Yeah.
The Kiko class, and I mean, almost about every great Dent guy was in that class. you know, and everyone was just paying attention, you know. And as soon as we came out that room, it was just like everyone just saying hello to everyone, you know. And we all walked out at the same time. We all came together, and it's just like, dude, I know you. Dude, I know you. Dude, what's up? You know, just like, before we do anything else, let's take this picture, you know. And it was just, it was a great time. It was a great Orlando event. Yeah.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have some good time, have some beers, sit back, talk some dents.
Yeah.
Well, look, guys, we're going to call it a night. Manny, another good one.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate you.
It was good. It was a good show. It was good input. You guys, Josh, make sure you send me all your info. We'll send that glue out to you ASAP. You guys have a fantastic night. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Keep it real, and I will see you next week. See you guys.
See you guys.